Hello, and welcome to my first vaping video. On this channel I'm going to be talking about various subjects, and it will be regular vaping videos in which I'll be looking at mods, vaping kits, pod systems, and also e-liquids. And today I'm going to review an e-liquid called Honey Roast Tobacco, which comes from Elements. Elements are an American company, but their liquids are easily available in the UK and across Europe. I purchased this e-liquid from an online shop called Vape Club UK, and I can't recommend them highly enough. If you order before 5 PM most days, you get your order the following day. I've ordered from them several times, and every time it has arrived the following day. So this is Element Honey Roast Tobacco. It's in a nic salt format, and it's 20 milligram nicotine, which is the strongest you're legally allowed across Europe. And as I say, it's nicotine salts. I'm a big fan of salts, as I've only given up smoking for a month, and it's the salts that has done it for me. I did try to give up smoking with vaping several years back, but I found that the conventional type of e-liquid, which uses freebase nicotine, just wasn't hitting the spot. Nicotine salts, on the other hand, do hit the spot. Basically, the difference with nicotine salts is you can have higher levels of nicotine without throat irritation, because it's a lot smoother to vape, and also it gets into the bloodstream and into the brain to give you that nicotine hit that you need as a reformed smoker pretty quickly. They estimate around 6 seconds, which is comparable to a cigarette. So one thing I want to say about this e-liquid is the packaging is superb, because too many e-liquids these days have cartoony images on the packaging, which I don't think is very wise, given that so many people are hitting vaping now, and it's been attacked left, right and centre, and having cartoon images on the cover, on the packaging artwork, only gives the critics the strength to say it's appealing to young people and it's a gateway to smoking. Well, actually it's the opposite. So it looks more like a medicinal bottle. The only artwork you've got is that little tobacco leaf there on the box. When you open it up, you've got your standard 10ml bottle, which is the biggest bottle you're legally allowed to buy if it contains nicotine in Europe. You can get bigger bottles of, say, 50ml of whatever, but that's going to not have no nicotine. You'd have to add the nicotine yourself. So this is already mixed. It's a nicotine salt shot, 20 milligram nicotine. It's a 10ml bottle. It's 50-50 VG and PG, which is my preference at the moment. Perhaps as I go on, I'll change to either VG or either PG, but at the moment this is my preference. So there we have it. There's the bottle there. Straight out of the bottle, the nose you get from it it's more caramel than anything else, I think. Toffee-ish. Now, I've been vaping this liquid for the last day to get an idea on the flavour profile, so I can talk with a little bit of authority about the taste. And I do like it. I like it a lot. I'm vaping it today in my in an Aspire, an e-leaf rather, an e-leaf iPower 80 with an Aspire K1 tank, which uses the standard BVC coils, bottom vertical coils, and I've got it set at 12.5 watts, which is what I normally use for nicotine salts. Nicotine salts, of course, can be used at a lot lower temperatures than freebase nicotine and get a comparable taste and so forth. So I find 12 watts, 12.5 is a sweet point for me for salts. So let's give it a puff. As you can see, that's produced a fairly reasonable cloud, and I'm not a cloud chaser. I think I'm not trying for cloud, but the taste that it's leaving in my mouth there's definitely a hazelnut quality there, and caramel. And when I used to smoke, I often smoked a pipe, and I smoked burley tobacco a lot, and burley tobacco has a nutty taste to it, has a nutty quality, and I think this perfectly replicates that burley-ish tobacco taste. It leaves a slightly sweet aftertaste in the mouth, which is quite delicious. I'd recommend this eLiquid if you're going down the line of tobacco-y flavours. Too many tobacco flavours taste absolutely dreadful, but this is one of the better. Elements do several other tobacco flavours, and I will talk about them in other videos, but at the moment we concentrated on this honey roasted tobacco. Honey, I'm not getting that. As I said, I'm definitely getting that hazelnut taste, and it's really smooth. 50 VG, 50 PG, really smooth to my throat. It's giving me the nicotine hit I need. As I say, I'm only a month off the dreaded cigarettes, so you know it's doing the job. It's wonderful, lovely stuff. And I highly recommend Elements honey roasted tobacco. Vape on.